Hey, we're gonna do a review of my boat today. Normally I'm fishing. Thanks for watching, but it's hot and I had to work. I had to get back to work today, so I won't be fishing till Thursday. Hopefully I can get some good videos, some big catches. For now, here we go. So as you'll notice, it's red. This is a good color if you're not looking to like stand out and be noticed. You know, nothing screams subtlety like fire engine red. I mean, that's on point of what I was going for. So if you come back here, it's a Pro 170. So only the pros can buy this boat, like myself. 170 is how many fish? 170 fish you're guaranteed to catch every time you go fishing. Like that's the minimum. Anything over that, you're doing really good. But that's a guarantee. So you come back here. Now this isn't stock. I actually added these. They're Raceline Mamba wheels. They add 50 horsepower per wheel to your boat trailer. These are locking hubs, because you look at the truck, like, see it? Yeah, okay. So that's what I'm working with. Now, you Ford and Chevy guys, you probably won't need this, but you know, it is an option. Oh yeah, so tracker. This used to be bass tracker, but you know, it was like the other fish, they felt like they were being discriminated against. So the all fish matter movement, they decided to just go with tracker and get rid of the bass. I mean, you can catch anything in this boat. Catfish, crappies, whatever, trout, doesn't matter. It's a tracker, not a bass tracker, but you can catch bass too. So all welded hull. I sure hope so. I don't want it flying apart when I'm going down through the lake because there's no rivets in it. You know, some warning stuff that nobody cares about, but you didn't get that, did you? That's my secret. So this is a Mercury, not like the planet, but like the liquid metal. The block is made out of a solid liquid mercury. It's supposed to last forever. It's new technology. So if you come back here, this thing puts out 200 horsepower. You know, the problem is I fish a lot of 20 horsepower lakes, so to fix that, you just remove 20 horsepower all day. You can fit, you know, it doesn't matter. You go on a big lake where it doesn't matter, you just plop that back on and you're good to go. It has a built-in power pole feature. So you get into shallow water, you raise this way up, you know, so it's not hitting. You know, you pull into like, you know, whatever, a foot and like 16 inches of water, or maybe a foot and a half, or you know, 10 inches, whatever. You just drop this down, and this here thing hooks into like rocks and mud, and you just sit there, and you can, the boat doesn't move. You can fish all day and not go anywhere. So you know, that's it for the working end. Oh, this right, oh wait a minute, here, this is cool. Look at this feature. They give you a factory stress ball. So when the fish aren't biting or you lose that bait, you come back like, you know, it's like, who would have thought? It's a great feature to have. GoPro mount. These are, you got to buy these extra. They don't come with the boat. I bought this. I mount my GoPro right here. If you're on my channel, you'll see videos shot from this point of view. Other than that thing serves no purpose whatsoever on this boat. So again, another 50 horsepower over here, locking hub. Yeah, so if we come up here, this is a factory mounted weed whacker. So like, you know, you get into weeds and you don't want to get your punching gear and start flipping. You just drop this down and mow the weeds out of the way, and boom, there's the bass. I mean, you just pick them off. Great thing to have. If you drop it really low, you can even carve ditches. Like you're like, oh man, I wish there was a ditch here that I could follow. Just drop this down, carve a ditch, back up, drop your motor power pole, fish the ditch. So I think now I'll get in the boat and we'll go through the inside and I'll show you what's going on in there. So, all right, so moving to the inside, got a nice dash here. This tells you how much beer you have left. We'll get to that. There's a built-in cooler on this boat. I'm not sure what this does. This is the mile per hour, but this thing doesn't go fast enough to register, so whatever. I think these are auxiliary switches, like if you want to add nitrous or something, weird like that, you can. You got your horn, so if somebody's in your spot, you can pull up and be like, I mean, seriously, you've been fishing there for 2 hours, haven't caught a thing, move on. I don't know if you can see this, but this here, let me get this off of here. Feed that. So this is very important. You never want to hook this to yourself. This stands for return unmanned now. So like, if you fall out of your boat and you have this thing attached on you, that's not going to work. But if you leave this in here and you fall out, the boat automatically goes back to the boat launch. I mean, why would you want your boat drifting just like in the lake or on a river when it can be back to launch when you get there? I mean, so yeah, you never want to hook this to yourself. So keep that in mind. Yeah, that's it for that. Moving up. Oh, yeah. So if you come in here, you can see this is your beer cooler. That probably holds 30, I don't know, you could probably get a 30 pack in there. Ice. This holds one, so probably 40, 50 beers at least. There's some weird, I don't know what that is. We don't need that. I don't know why they give you that. Like, you want the water to drain out of it whenever the ice melts. So there's some storage compartments. So moving up here, you got your, this is really important. So, if you catch a big one, there's a chance you fall out. So if you strap this on you, or it's not long enough, but you could probably put it around your leg. I mean, you're not falling out. So it's like when you're deer hunting and you have that safety harness, you always want to make sure you have one of these so you don't fall out. I mean, if you do, make sure, if you think you're going to fall out, toss that out. That way, when you fall out, you have something to grab onto. I mean, it's about safety. So this unit right here, so that's a 9-inch widescreen TV. You get your Amazon, your Netflix. So when fishing's slow and there's nothing else to do, you can binge watch your favorite shows. Or what I like to do is put on Major League Fishing and just watch the pros not catch fish, because then it makes me feel better about myself not catching any fish. So that's what I have that there for. Of course, this is foot controlled remote control, controls your TV, controls your weed whacker, all from right here. So that's a nice feature. And if come around this side, I'll show you this, a little secret. Since they dropped the bass tracker, if you decide to get one of these boats, since they drop the bass tracker name and it's just tracker, secretly this is your bass tracker. It looks like a little useless, worthless unit that's not going to show you anything, but this will show you exactly where the bass are. So everybody thinks that is, but that's just my TV. And they're like, oh, look at him, he's got a big fish finder, he's gonna catch a bunch of fish. No, secretly it's right here. This is your ticket, your key to Finding bass, finding big bass. It tells you what size they are, what depth they are, largemouth, smallmouth. That's all I have where I fish. So yeah, so that's a good unit to have. And I think that's it. I think I went over everything. So I hope this helps you make your decision on what boat to buy. I went over a couple little things, you know, that the reason why I bought it, and yeah, so this doesn't even actually work. It's just like, look at me. I got a steering wheel, but I use a tiller. I took that off, you know, because I'm embarrassed, but, and actually you could probably take this off. You might be able, if you're not shooting GoPro, you could take this off and attach that to the motor and drive the motor, and then you'd be like, that's right, I got a bass boat and I can steer from here. So okay, thanks for watching, and maybe I'll get back to fishing here when I'm done messing around. So to end this parody of a review, I'm gonna do it. Please subscribe to my channel, RGR TV, and like and all that fancy stuff that you do. I appreciate it. Solid liquid mercury. It's new technology. I don't know much about it, but it works out good. So it's a, see look here. So it's a 200 horsepower. You know, but whenever I want to fish the 20 horsepower lakes, watch it, just keep this on the down low. Yeah. Fish Commission ain't gonna know the difference. 200, 20, you know. Oh yeah, it's got, I don't have a power pole, but this motor has a built-in power pole. So what you do, you raise this up, and like literally, there comes my neighbors on the driveway, you know, that's perfect timing. Should we start that again? I gotta do it again. We gotta tape that on. All right, all welded hull. I sure hope they welded the hull and it's not gonna fly apart whenever I go down a lake, because there's no rivets in this thing. So as far as the motor, it's a Mercury, not like the Planet, like the liquid metal. The block is made out of solid liquid mercury. Not sure how they do it. It's new technology, but it runs really well and it's supposed to last forever. EFI 4-stroke. I have no idea what these letters mean. 4-stroke. You know, yeah, that probably means power. That sucked.